Welcome to the first unboxing video for Old Western Culture. This video has been a long time in the making, as this year marks 10 years since Roman Roads Press began, and about 7 years since we did our very first filming of Old Western Culture. Old Western Culture is primarily a video curriculum, but has a lot of very physical components, and so we're very pleased to be able to have the full program now before us, complete. And about a year ago, we brought back fulfillment here to Moscow, Idaho, because the packages that were being sent out through our third-party fulfillment were they were coming damaged. There were a lot of books that were arriving scuffed, and we didn't want that, and we really wanted a vision for every package that you receive to be an experience. So our goal for 2020 was every package an experience, and that's actually what I want to share with you today. If you order Old Western Culture, what do you get? What I have here is not just a year of Old Western Culture, but the full curriculum, all 4 years, the Greeks, the Romans, Christendom, and early moderns of Old Western Culture. That's 16 units, that's 16 readers that go with it, 16 workbooks, and that's what we're going to open today. So, got my knife with me. When you receive a package from Roman Roads Press, we have now developed our own custom tape, which makes a little bit of a classical education right on the package. You'll see different authors on the Old Western Culture curriculum. If you order our Latin curriculum, you'll get different Latin words, actually. And so you start learning even before you open the package. So let's dig right in. The full package comes in 2 boxes, as there are a lot of pieces, and we do double box, so to protect the books. So within this one we have 2 separate, multiple smaller boxes. I thought that was 2. Each one with, it's a big box, with a Roman Roads sticker. So let me go ahead and get these 4 out. All empty. Okay, I'm just going to kind of lay these out here, the 4 inner boxes, and I'll go ahead and open this one as well. Let's see, what do we have here? Galileo, Homer, Aristotle, and Livy on the packaging tape. These are well packed, thanks to our shipping manager, Isaac Lopez. Okay, now we have the inner boxes. So when you order Old Western Culture and you get the physical package, every time because it is a video course, we have the option is always included to use the program with the digital components. So the workbooks and the videos themselves can be used either physically or online, and for the the digital portion is always included. So these are the DVDs. Each DVD, let me go ahead and get these all out. Get the effect. Each DVD, each unit has 4 DVDs in it. So you're getting a total collection. These are a little out of order here. Go ahead and get them in order. So Greeks, Romans, Christendom, and early moderns. 192 lectures, over 120 hours, if I'm remembering correctly, guiding you through the great books from Homer all the way to the early modern period with the novels of Dostoevsky and Jane Austen. So this, in a real sense, Old Western Culture is the Western heritage in a box. Our motto for Roman Roads Press is "Inherit the Humanities," and it is best embodied by our flagship curriculum, Old Western Culture, that guides you through the great books in a lecture fashion, all the way through from starting with Homer. So this is the video portion. Each time you open it, you'll have 4 DVDs in each unit, and these are standard DVDs, by the way, in case you're international. These work international. So I'll set that to the side and see what we have in here. Swag. We've had a lot of fun creating various postcards for our products that we include in here, so you kind of get an idea of what we've published in postcard form. And below that are the workbooks. So each unit of Old Western Culture has an approximately 50-page workbook with questions from every lecture and reading that can be used for, they have an answer key in the back, so it can be used for student work directly, or as a guide to discussion. So let me just take the philosophers here, it's on the top. You'll have a schedule, how to use the course, a little background, a schedule, so parents can, this is a recommended 9-week schedule. Old Western Culture is very flexible, so if you're going to go through a full year in a year, then this would get you there on time, but you can also go slower or faster. And then each lecture has lecture and reading questions that with an answer key at the back. Now, one way that we encourage parents to use this a little bit apart from the most straightforward way is to use these as a guide for discussion. So you can use the lines here instead of answering the question directly. You can actually have notes from your discussion as well. That's another way to use these workbooks. So there are 16 of these. I'll go ahead and put that here, which leaves our readers. This is the portion of the text that we highly recommend you have in physical form. Whether that is our own readers or you collect your own editions of these works, we don't recommend, the digital is included, but we recommend you use physical readers. And we have some more swag. So we've got some coasters here with Virgil and Aristotle, Galileo. If you have any trouble, this is how to get in contact with us, and we will take care of you. Our customer service will take care of you. And bookmarks. So bookmarks are important when you're getting these many books. So we include lots of bookmarks in each order. And here are 2 readers from the Romans. Oh, there we go. Those are tight. So we have early Christianity and Nicene Christianity here. These are works that are often considered as part of the medieval period and other programs, or more often left out. These are a lot of the early church fathers, like St. Augustine and Irenaeus of Lyon, which is where I'm from in France. So I enjoy that one. We have more readers in here. Looks like we have the Greeks in this one. Turn this upside down. There we go. Drama and Lyric and the Philosophers. It looks like we jump to year 4 and we have Rise of England, the Shakespeare and John Milton primarily. Then we have Poetry and Politics from year 4, the Enlightenment from year 4 as well. And looks like volume 16 is here at the bottom of this box. A lot of boxes. The novel, so this is unit 16 and composed primarily of Pride and Prejudice, the full work. 2 more boxes to go. And we have my favorite of the great epics, the Aeneid. Now you know. And the Roman historians, Livy, Tacitus, Plutarch, Cicero, Suetonius, Quintilian. And the very last box. The Greek histories, Thucydides, Herodotus, Xenophon. This is a book that John Adams, specifically Thucydides, he wrote to his son, John Quincy Adams, a future president of the United States, and he said, son, he was about 17 years old at the time, you must read Thucydides to prepare for what is ahead. And that advice is all the more relevant today. Your kids need to be reading this book. All of these, but that one's especially important. And we have, one more. These are tightly fit. These will not be damaged in transit. early medievals, the Reformation, the medieval mind, Dante, Defense of the Faith, Anselm, Geoffrey of Monmouth, and Geoffrey de Villehardouin. I get to say that because I know how to say it in French. So there we go. Here you have, so I'll kind of organize these by year real quick so you can kind of see it. There is one missing from this stack, and that is number 1, the Epics. And that is because Wes Callahan is working on his own translation of the Aeneid, a new rendering of it, and it is not yet complete. And so those who buy the full package will have it shipped to them as soon as it's done. And here, ladies and gentlemen, is Old Western culture, the fruit of many years of work here at Roman Roads Press. It is the great books, a walk through the great books. This is not a curriculum. What you don't see here is a textbook. There's not a textbook here from Roman Roads saying, here is what Roman Roads, the committee, has decided that you need to be thinking about these books. This is this is our production where we have gone to authors, primarily Wes Callahan, who have been teaching the great books for, in his case, 30 years, who know these stories, love telling these stories, have been telling them over and over, and we have them guide you through in a narrative fashion through these books, through the great books. And so you have a guide, you're not alone, but neither is this a essay-based curriculum that tells you as a secondary thing, okay, we're going to tell you what's going on and then you're going to read an excerpt. No, you're actually reading the great books, and we're introducing them to you as friends. So if you have children in high school, or if you're an adult and want to receive the heart of a classical education, the great books really are the heart of a classical education. Old Western culture is a wonderful tool for you and your family to inherit the humanities. So, welcome to Old Western culture. Make sure that this curriculum is in your home.